Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are here to set up my deluxe monthly planner. I did a little setup for my life planner. I still have some work to go, but I really did not set up my deluxe monthly at all, and I want to go ahead and do that. So a lot of this week is probably going to be me setting up the various schedules and trackers that I want to have in this planner. My plan for this planner is to just make it more part of my everyday life. I feel like my last planner, which is right here, and you can tell by the coil, I'm pretty sure the fact that it's tarnishing and my life planner didn't means that this sat around way more than it probably should have. So this one was definitely something that was just in my office. I only really touched it when I was in my office, and I want this planner to be in my bag. I want it to be either in my Erin Condren tote or whatever bag I'm using at that moment. So I still have a lot of work to do. I want to do like a cute little thing there. So I'll kind of show you guys as I'm going through, but we are first going to start off by setting up my sinking fund page. So I did this in the past, but basically what I like to do here is just put any important dates. So this is going to be sinking funds, so like when certain things are done, when certain things are due. So one of the items in our sinking fund is our car tax or our car insurance, and those items have specific due dates. So I just want to put little dots and coordinate it so that when I'm trying to figure out when stuff is due, or when we have like kind of more intense months in terms of bills, I can get an idea by looking here. One thing that I'm also going to be adding to this section is when estimated taxes are due. I talked about this a little bit before, but I am at the point now where when my side businesses, I have to start sending in estimated taxes through the IRS and through our state. So it's definitely something that I recommend talking to a tax professional. I personally do not want to talk about taxes and that type of stuff on my channel. That's just not my area of expertise, but I definitely recommend finding someone to ask those questions, because I'm telling you, it's super important, and there's a lot of penalties and stuff that you don't want to get involved in. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So like this says, I kind of put little sticky notes throughout, and I tried to add bookmarks throughout so that I could have like very straightforward places where I need to look every single month. So let's go ahead and get this started. And I'm gonna make it simple. With my life planner, I went a little bit more decorative, and I think with this, I'm just gonna be bare bones. I do have the colorful. I always love getting the colorful for my deluxe monthly, so I feel like I'm okay with the colorful look, more so than I was with the neutral. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my sticker paper, and I'm just going to cover up the last 6 months in this planner. And the reason, or the last 6 months that this little thing shows, the reason why I'm doing this is just because the planner doesn't cover this period of time, so I just want it kind of out of my mind. As you can see, you can still probably see through, but it gives me a point, it gives me a place not only to cover up stuff that's not covered in this planner, but also gives me a place to put a key, because I didn't want to squeeze it up anywhere else. I'm also going to be using some script stickers. You're going to see lots of script stickers in the next week as I'm setting stuff up. Some of the items are already in my shop, like this one is already in my shop. It's an option. I'm on vacation right now, so if you want to purchase anything, you'll have to wait until we get back, but a lot of what you're going to see is from my Etsy shop. And if there's something that you see that I don't currently have but you want, let me know about that as well. So at the very top, I'm just going to put in my little script sticker that says sinking funds, and then we can start with the actual sinking funds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my last year's sinking funds. This is what I did last year. Again, a little bit more decorative than what I'm going to do this time, but I just wanted to kind of pull this and see what we have here. So I'm gonna take these categories first, write them all in, and then we can fill out when everything is due. And the thing, I'm gonna use these Erin Condren transparent dots. I have to say though, one thing that bothers me is that there's not an easy way to determine like if the colors are really that different. I feel like you have to kind of lay it down a little bit to see what the colors are. So I'm gonna try and use completely different colors. That way I can easily see like what is what. So let's go ahead and start with the like darker blue color, or purple, I don't even know. And I don't know if this is in any particular order, I'm just kind of going with it. So this one here is going to be car insurance. Okay, and I am using this pen. This is one of the friction pens. It is so obviously an erasable pen, but it is the 05. I really personally really like using this in a lot of my planners, because if you mess up or if something changes, you can always change it around. So our car insurance is due every August and February. So August 28th it will be due, and February 28th it will be due. Those dates have been the same for a very long time, but I still like to, you know, kind of keep track of it. Next, we are going to do our car tags. Car tags. And our car tags are due in October and in let's see, October and April. October and April. I'm not sure exactly the due dates. I think we have until the last week in there, but I always, you know, I get a notification, an email notification, and I usually pay for it as soon as I get it. So I like to just have the date so I have a rough idea of when it's going to be. Okay, so next we're going to be doing some of the items that are more related to the house. So next is going to be trash for our house. Our trash is every 3 months. Trash, and I'm actually gonna have to look for this one because I am not super sure. Trash is gonna be purple. So September, and I have it on the 5th. I think we normally get a bill pretty early, so the 5th, December. It's very nice having my planner open to this because it helps a lot. March, and then June. Okay, so every 3 months. And then next we have our water, which is due every 2 months. Okay, and I'm not sure exactly where I pulled it from. I think it looks more like, I think it's these. We're just gonna go with this. Hopefully this is it. So that is green. So we have August, and I'm putting this around the 9th. August, October, December, February, April, and June. That sounds right. April and June. And I did have Jason's medication. It is something that we have as a sinking fund in here, but I don't know if these dates are correct anymore. It's every 3 months, and Jason filled up his stuff in, I believe it was July, so maybe they are correct. Maybe that is right. I'm not gonna put it in here honestly though, because I'm not sure. Jason sometimes will get it like a month early, even though he still has some left. Sometimes he waits until the last minute. And it used to be more of a big deal because it was more expensive. Now it's a lot cheaper, so I'm just not even gonna put it in there. And if I change my mind, I can always add it later. The last thing that I wanted to put in is, and I'm gonna make a whole schedule on this, so if you want to check that out, definitely, you know, look out for it, is our estimated taxes. That's really the only thing that I can think of that we're going to need. Let me take a quick look at our old sinking funds and just see if there's anything else that has like a specific date. Diapers, entertainment, family pictures, golf, home maintenance, Jason's tolls, taxes, trash, vacation. Yeah, so everything else doesn't really have a specific due date. But our taxes are one thing that I just really want to be careful about and make sure we're putting money aside and that I'm paying it on time. So we are going to do green, and this is going to be estimated taxes. Okay, so, and I have it as of this year, so I'm not going to be able to fill in anything more than what I have, but I will add more later on. So we have June 17th, September 16th, we have, and then we have January 15th. So that will be, third quarter, and that will be, wow, September's early. I'm a little surprised about that. And then the fourth quarter is in January, so you have a little bit more time. So anyway, I think that is pretty much it for the sinking funds. Like I said, I may add more as, you know, things occur and I have more things to add. For right now, these are the main things. And again, we have sinking funds set up. A lot of these things are somewhat automatic, like our car insurance gets completely deducted straight out of our sinking fund account. Car tags, I get an email every time one of our cars are going to need a renewal, so that's also something that like I don't necessarily need a reminder for. Trash and water, those are things that come in the mail, so it is nice to have a little outline, but I also do get reminded with those. Estimated taxes, that's the one thing that I don't get reminded by. No one's gonna tell you to pay your taxes, so I definitely want to kind of keep an eye on that. But again, it is good to see which months are a little bit more heavy. We do put money aside every single month for all of these things, so it's not like, you know, okay, September is a heavy month and we're gonna have a lot of things coming out that month. It's not really, because we're saving every month, but it is a good way to just get an idea of when stuff is coming out. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions for me, leave them down below. If you guys are using this for something else related to budgeting, let me know what that is as well. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about that. Another really great option for this would be like if you have a bonus or like reimbursement for school or something like that, that would also be a great thing to add in. And actually, I might add that in. I might do like a lighter purple color here. And I think I actually really like that idea. So, MB, I didn't like how that turned out, so it's nice that it's erasable. MBA reimbursement. So that will be at the end of May. Very end of May. So again, just a good place to put reminders or anything like that. I totally am going to redo this again because it's kind of tilted. But I just really like having this as an overview and a reminder for, you know, anything that's going to be coming up in terms of bills. And you can make this anything that you want it to be. That's the nice part about setting up your own little planner. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, let me know down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.